An armed man in his 20s is dead after breaching the security perimeter of Donald Trump's Mar-a-Lago resort in Florida. According to the U.S. Secret Service, he was carrying what appeared to be a shotgun and a fuel can when agents opened fire.
1:30 this morning, the security detail detected that an individual had made his way into the inner perimeter of Mar-a-Lago. A deputy and 2 Secret Service agents on the detail went to that area to investigate.
What exactly happened? Was Trump at the property? And how does security at Mar-a-Lago work? Here's a full breakdown of the incident. Where did this happen? The shooting took place at Mar-a-Lago, the private Palm Beach estate owned by U.S. President Donald Trump. Mar-a-Lago is not just a private club, it is also a federally protected location whenever Trump is in residence. The property has layered security, including physical gates and checkpoints, armed Secret Service personnel, local law enforcement coordination, restricted perimeters around entry points. Even when Trump is not physically present, the estate remains under active security monitoring. What happened? According to official statements from the United States Secret Service, the incident unfolded on Sunday. Authorities say the man was observed near the north gate of the property. He appeared to be carrying a shotgun and a fuel can when agents opened fire. Once the breach occurred, Secret Service agents, along with a deputy from the Palm Beach Sheriff's Office, confronted him. Officials state that shots were fired during the encounter, and the suspect was pronounced dead at the scene. No law enforcement officers were reported injured. Was Trump there? At the time of the incident, Trump was not at Mar-a-Lago. Reports indicate he was in Washington, D.C. This is significant because security posture changes depending on whether a protectee is on site. When Trump is present, the perimeter is typically even more tightly controlled. What do we know about the suspect? Authorities have not yet publicly released the suspect's name, his motive, whether the weapons were loaded, or whether he fired first. Law enforcement officials say the investigation is ongoing. Standard procedure includes ballistic review, body camera examination, forensic analysis of weapons, and interviews with responding officers. The identity is being withheld pending next of kin notification. How does Secret Service use of force work? The Secret Service operates under federal use of force guidelines. Agents are authorized to use deadly force when there is an imminent threat of death or serious bodily harm, a protected individual is at risk, or officers themselves face an immediate lethal threat. If the individual was armed and breached a secure perimeter, agents would be legally empowered to neutralize the threat under federal protocol. However, all officer-involved shootings automatically trigger internal and external reviews. Why the fuel can matters. The presence of a fuel can raises additional security concerns. Fuel containers near a high-profile property can indicate potential arson intent, explosive threat risk, attempted coordinated attack. Authorities have not confirmed intent, but investigators will examine whether the suspect planned a larger act. Broader security context. Mar-a-Lago has previously been the site of trespassing attempts, security perimeter breaches, and protest activity. High-profile political figures remain elevated targets for individuals acting alone, sometimes with unclear motives. Security at such properties is designed specifically to prevent perimeter penetration, meaning any breach is treated as an immediate threat. What happens next? The case now moves into 1. Federal investigation, 2. Local sheriff's review, 3. Forensic examination of evidence, 4. Potential public release of additional details. Authorities are expected to release more information once the investigation advances. An armed man breached the perimeter of one of the most heavily guarded private properties in America and was shot dead by federal agents. The key questions now center on motive, planning, and whether this was a lone incident or part of something larger. As more details emerge, the focus will remain on security, accountability, and transparency. We'll continue to track updates.